I'm Angie, and you're watching Dante's Vaccination.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So while Gervonta Tank Davis just recently said he's going to remain silent, he's not going to talk about negotiations at all, he's just going to wait until the fight is done, Ryan Garcia is taking the opposite approach.
Hey, I'm going to record all the negotiations so you guys don't make no headlines saying I'm ducking. If he want it, let's get it.
So that was Ryan immediately following the Javier Fortuna fight, where you clearly hear him say, I'm going to record all negotiations so no one will accuse me of ducking. But in that same interview, he creates a new stipulation when he said if Gervonta Tank Davis wants to fight me, it has to be at 140. He has to come to 140. He said, I'm done with 135. Well, you fast forward to almost a week from the time he said that, and Ryan Garcia has now changed his mind. He's now saying he is willing to fight Gervonta Tank Davis at 135 because Floyd Mayweather had came out and he made it very clear. If you want to fight Gervonta, the fight is going to be at 135, which makes all the sense in the world because Ryan Garcia, for as long as he's been calling out Gervonta or at least mentioning Gervonta's name, the fight being at 135 was always the consensus, and everyone knew that, including Ryan Garcia. Before the Javier Fortuna fight, all Ryan Garcia talked about was fighting against Gervonta Tank Davis. He didn't even promote the Javier Fortuna fight. He only talked about fighting Davis, and he never said that the fight had to be at 140 until he beat Javier Fortuna. Ryan, he went onto his Twitter and he said, it's any weight, anytime, any place. There's your answer, Floyd. Oh yeah, you can get it too, if you want. Oscar De La Hoya, he followed that up by saying to Floyd Mayweather, so what's your excuse now? Listen, guys, even though the majority of people, they don't believe Ryan Garcia will take this fight against Gervonta Tank Davis, even though Ryan Garcia has cried wolf many times, I remain optimistic that this fight has a very, very good chance of coming to fruition and getting signed to happen this year. For one reason, I've just told you guys in the last video when I talked about this situation, when Ryan Garcia was in the dressing room leading up to the Fortuna fight, Ryan, he contacted his mentor, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. on FaceTime. He tried to get words of encouragement. Chavez didn't really say too much to him. He just basically told him to keep his hands up. After Chavez got off the phone with Ryan Garcia, he would later admit he didn't even bother to watch the fight. He didn't even bother to watch the fight. When he was asked why he didn't watch the fight by a reporter, he said, because I don't watch bullshit. And he followed that up with saying Gervonta Tank Davis would knock Ryan Garcia out. Guys, I'm telling you right now, when even the fighters that you look up to, your mentors, when even they're writing you off, Julio Cesar Chavez, Canelo Alvarez, who also said Gervonta would knock him out, Oscar De La Hoya, Ryan Garcia's own promoter, who said about 2 years ago that Ryan Garcia was not ready for Gervonta Tank Davis. When all of these people that you look up to are doubting you, and in some cases not even taking you serious, that puts far more pressure on Ryan Garcia to get this fight done, to get this fight made with Gervonta Tank Davis. The more Ryan Garcia fights the Javier Fortunas and the Tagos, the more legendary fighters like Julio Cesar Chavez, Canelo, and other Mexican greats will continue to look at Ryan Garcia as a joke. So it's time for Ryan to take the training wheels off, man up, and take this fight against Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's see if he does it. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodkey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
I'm just excited, dog.
So how long was that take right there? How much are you saying?
Like 2 hours.
That was it?
For this the first section.
So this.
Oh, so it get better than that?
Oh yeah, I'm just starting him off. I gotta see him.
Well, you came to the right man, dog.
So
you came to the right
this
one.
brother here walked in, looking to get his stuff done. He just got his first session. What do you think?
Definitely look good. It's perfect to me. You know what I mean?
Perfect to me too.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP. And I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention. So I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, can you fix this? And, he pretty much said, no problem. My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life, and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.